So it's time to give the youth team a run out today and see what the future holds for us. Hit like and subscribe so you can keep up to date with the future for these kids. And let's go live the dream. What's up guys, ChasingLamely here with episode number 69, nice, of Living the Dream. And today we are playing our final league game of the season, which is against Gillingham, and we are going to put the youth team out and give them a look over. We are, of course, champions. We won the championship in the last game, and Gillingham sitting 14th, trying to hold on to 14th really, because unless they absolutely smash us and Charlton lose, they are finishing 14th or as low as maybe 16th, maybe. It doesn't make a difference. Anyway, let's go play the game. Let's see what we can do, see what these kids look like. So today's starting lineup features Langoya in goal. He's a 15-year-old South African who came through our youth team. Looks like a decent-ish prospect. I don't know how good he'll be, but we'll find out. We've also then got Kibombo, who I think is Saeed Kibombo off the top of my head. It will pop up eventually, I'm sure, if it's nice, if it's feeling good to us. There you go, Saeed Kibombo, a right back who again, well, we actually signed him from Cardiff Met, but he is one of our stars of future. We've seen Gether and Chatfield before. Jamie Gray, another left back who has come through the youth system with big time potential. We'll see what he can do today. Aris Kerrigan we know, Lambert we know. Omar Blake I think we've seen once or twice before, maybe not. He's a young advanced playmaker, but he's got some big style potential too. He's going to be one of our stars of the future. Jamie Dixon we know, Gary Petty we know of course, and Jason Porter is starting up top, because this will be his last ever professional game before he retires at the end of the season. Sad times for him. We have got on the bench, when it lets me move things, because apparently that's going to be an issue today. Williamson is going to be on the bench with Mascara, Curran, Roberts Bannister, Lafondra, Watson, and Kieran French. So let's get into the game and let's see if this team can show some skill and show what their potential really is. Into the dressing room, we're going to say we are the favourites here. Give the fans a performance to cheer for. It's a big pumpy fists, you think. Jamie Gray seems demotivated by that, which is slightly concerning for us, but we will hope for the best. And let's kick this one off and see if these youngsters can do wonders for us. We're playing in orange, of course, at Priestfield because of the kick clash, and we should be okay, hopefully, to not get humiliated. Throw in with Kibombo, big throw into the box. Fiore gets rid of it though, but only as far as Chatfield. Out again to Kibombo. Kibombo into the box, can't quite get there. Kerrigan though picks it up and has a pop, and that's his 9th goal of the season, and we go a goal ahead, and it's looking pretty good with these youngsters already, as they have achieved big things. Look, I mean, Fiore just weird clearance along the ground. Chatfield finds Kibombo, bounces off a bunch of defenders. Kerrigan picks it up. Kibombo gets the credit for the assist, and 1-0 is a pretty nice way for us to get things kicked off. Free kick now for Gillingham, and it's going to be Liddell to take it. And he goes deep into the box, beating everybody, and Hunt tucks it under the goalkeeper Langoya. And that was kind of the inexperience showing there, I think, because that defending was slightly, dare I say it, terrible. It just went over everyone. No one really made any effort to get to it. And, I mean, Hunt tucks it away. But, I wasn't expecting to win today, so that's okay. It'll all work out nicely for us. We'll encourage them again and see what happens. But, yeah, we weren't expecting a win with the youth team out. But a creditable draw would be quite nice. Throw in for Gillingham now, and McGowan to Simpson. Simpson gets the ball across the box, cleared by Lambert, and Jason Porter picks up the ball, tries to play in Petty. Really poor ball. You'd think he'd want to go all out for his last game, but he's not actually been very good so far. And Kibombo picks it up, and what can he do here? Plenty of room to run. Gets the ball over the top, looking for Gary Petty. Petty's through on goal. Can he score? And Walsh saves, and Medley puts it out for a throw. Throw in now with Kibombo on the far side to Petty. Petty into the box. I mean, was that a shot? Was it a cross? What was that? An attempt at? Walsh puts it upfield, but Chatfield picks it up to Porter. Porter through to Dixon. Dixon's in on goal. Can Dixon finish? He can't. Just taps it lightly at Walsh and Gillingham there. Throwing it now again for us, and Kibombo to Petty. Petty back to Kibombo. Kibombo needs to go over the top here if he can. Finds Petty again. Petty cuts it back, but Medley gets rid of it. Kibombo on the ball again to Lambert, back to Kibombo. Kibombo finds Lambert again. Good interplay with these two. Good interplay with these two. That's going to keep it going. Ball goes across to Gray. Gray taps to Dixon. Porter to Dixon. And Blake now. Blake to Dixon. To Petty. To Kerrigan. Kerrigan's through. And Kerrigan gets his second of the game. Take him into double figures of the season. And Gary Petty still hasn't had his 30th goal of the season as well. You've got to think it's got to be coming, surely. But it's looking okay so far. Porter got involved there quite nicely. Made things look fairly strong all the way through, but Kerrigan gets the finish, and that is 2-1. We go back into the lead as the break looms. And that is half-time. It is 2-1. We are looking pretty strong. I'm happy with your performance. Keeping up as a pretty good team talk. Let's start the second half, and let's see if we can increase that lead. Throw in now for Gillingham on the far side with McGowan, looking for Simpson, but cut out by Blake. Blake puts the ball forward, looking for Petty, who can't quite get the header on, and Hunt picks it up to Little, to Fiore. Into a Younger and Jones. Jones across looking for someone, but Dixon heads it on only as far as Jones. Magliore, and it's headed on now. We're back to the goalkeeper by Chatfield, and Langoya takes his time, plays it out to Tajgether, plays it back to Langoya, and ball goes out wide to Gray. Can we get this ball forward and get a third goal? That will be nice and comfortable for us. It looks like Jason Porter's trying to drift out wide all the time, which probably isn't ideal. Ball goes into the box, and Kerrigan can't complete his hat-trick. I thought he might, but he hasn't quite achieved it. Still time, and Gillingham with a free kick. Little puts it into the box, and we've done nothing to defend that, but luckily it was offside. The one concern I have for these young defenders is none of them seem particularly interested in trying to head the ball. None of them seem particularly interested in getting into those positions to head the ball clear, which is a bit worrying. Free kick for Gillingham. Medley to Little to Hunt. Ball out wide to Fiore, and we've got to cover this off if we can. Kibombo tries to tackle, doesn't get there. Fiore, Dixon heads it away though. Jason Porter plays in Gary Petty. Petty out wide to Kerrigan, who is definitely having a good day today. Gets himself into the box again. I mean, Medley makes the tackle, and that's not ideal. Little back to Fiore. Fiore to Hunt, and Hunt to Little, and they are playing really nice football here. But Lambert picks up the ball, makes his way into the box. Can he finish? He can't. Walsh gets his hands to it and puts it wide, and we've got ourselves a corner, and it's going to be taken by Aris Kerrigan. Kerrigan to Omar Blake, to Gray. Gray back to Kerrigan, into the box. Chatfield heads it over the bar. I think Tajgether is going to come off, because that feels like time. We'll send Murray Mascara on just to shore up that defence a little bit, and hopefully we can hold on to this lead. Free kick now for Gillingham, with Honeyman puts it into the box and headed away by Omar Blake, who's been just about everywhere today. Petty on the ball now. He's got a chance to run with it. He's crossed paths with Porter, who's not really done much to stay out of his way. Kerrigan gets a chance though, and Kerrigan completes his hat-trick on the final day. What a player he's been for us. He's wanted by a bunch of clubs, but I've offered him a new contract, and I'm hoping that will scare some people away, some potential suitors away. Don't know how Omar Blake's only got a 6.5. He's been defending, but it's not his job. Don't know how that's happened, but Kerrigan, great finish. Great finish. I know Jason Porter's having an awful game, but I feel like we should take him off really late on and give him that big standing ovation from the fans as Kibombo gets a throw in to Fiore to Gray. Gray heads it forward, Medley heads it out wide, but Kibombo will pick that up. Kibombo into the box, and Petty is there, can't finish it, and it goes behind for a corner, and I'm going to do a praise shout while we're setting up for this. Kerrigan goes short to Lambert. Lambert into the box for Kibombo, who has a pop, and it's another corner. Cooney getting himself the interception, and we're going to see the corner. We're not going to see the corner. Throw in now with Kibombo, and he's looking for Kerrigan. Kerrigan across the box for Watson. Ethan Watson, who's just come on as a sub for Jamie Dixon, gets himself on the score sheet for the third time this season. And, 4-1, that's got to be all she wrote, surely. That has to be all she wrote. We have, with the youth team out, with the youngsters, the up-and-comers out, we have dominated Gillingham at their place. And that's a pretty strong performance. And that is full time. It finishes 4-1. Porter made way for French to get his send-off from the Harchester fans. It's a shame I didn't think of doing that while we were playing at home, but that's life. Well done, lads. That was a good win for us. And 4-1 to finish the season is nothing to be sniffed at. We'll hold on before I wrap up the episode so we can see what the budgets are. They should be announced in a second, and if they're not, we'll just wrap it up ready for the transfer special on Wednesday. While I didn't get anything notifying us about the budget for next season, I'm sure it won't be huge because the club has some financial issues that will get sorted out by Championship TV money anyway. But as a place to leave this episode in this season, Porter takes final bow. Harchester United's Jason Porter has bowed out of football following his appearance in the club's last game of the season. After a long and successful career which saw him become a household name at Harchester, Porter has said that he will not hang up his boots. Harchester stalwart Porter, who has amassed 176 appearances for Harchester over the course of his career, has already announced he will retire in May, which is very sad. It's a sad end to the episode, but he's had a good career. It's good to see he's enjoyed himself. We'll see him off. Join me on Wednesday for the transfer special, where we will go through who I've acquired to help us stay in the Championship. Don't think we're going to blitz the Championship. We've been really lucky with back-to-back promotions so far. I don't think the Championship is going to be quite so easy. But in the meantime, you can catch me on social medias. I'm on Twitter, Insta, and Patreon at ChasingLamely. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe because that's good for you, the channel, and your soul. Magic graphic right there will remind you that you should subscribe, ring the bell for notifications. There's going to be some FA Cup action live streaming on the channel. That'll tell you when that goes live, as well as some kind of FM European competition that I'll also be taking part in. Anyway guys, in the meantime, I have as always been Chasing Lamely, and I'll see you all very soon. Have a good one.